dominated, what are you doing to change that situation?
Yes.
The fact that you are there, it means that other women can also be do the same work that you're doing. So you can be the change that everyone has been preaching about, or that we all want to see.
Yes.
That we want to see more women in leadership positions or in strategic positions. So now, if you are there, be start that change. You know, you should initiate that change. And I also look at in many areas where, as ladies, we complain about so many things. Like, for example, bathrooms. I'll make some bathrooms as an example.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of companies were male-dominated environment, and then when you look at bathrooms, there's only maybe one female bathroom in like maybe somewhere far. But now, as a female, do you complain about it, or you look at how you can change it, how you can influence the change?
Sure.
So you can't look at other gentlemen to say, hey, there's only one female bathroom, so what are you guys doing? And just put a proposal. Why you think that is necessary, because you are the one that is affected. And remember, the gentlemen are not affected, so they're not even thinking about it. And we end up blaming men of why women are not being accommodated. So as we celebrate this Mother's Day, I just want to encourage.
Not Mother's Day.
Sorry, Women's Day. Oh my gosh.
It's fine. We can also celebrate Mother's Day.
Yes, I just want to encourage all ladies that if you see that there's a need of change to accommodate females, be that change. Be in the front line of that change. Don't wait for other people to initiate, or rather don't complain and expect other people to initiate, or rather do that change for you. So you should be the one that is putting in the proposal. Why do you think it should happen? Why do you think it's it's possible? So put that proposal.
All right, so be the change is what you are encouraging us to be the change and see the difference. And also, if you are in somebody in influential position, in a leadership position, also lift up your sister or encourage them by mentoring them. We also talk about that, mentoring somebody else. Now, there's something you also mentioned before here on Climbing the Career Ladder, that is become a sponsor to somebody. If somebody needs that support or talk on their behalf, even though they're not in the room, I think this is something we can also implement as a woman, so that we can also help each other grow and climb this ladder.
Definitely. One thing that a lot of ladies struggle with is celebrating themselves, celebrating their achievements. And when actually there's this book that I read by Sandra Sandberg, and she was talking about ladies not celebrating themselves enough. And when they achieve something great, they always look at hard work. Like, I've worked very hard in order for me to achieve this. But compared to men, if men achieve something and they are being celebrated, it's like, I'm very good at this. And women, we're not there yet, but we should be there yet. And in terms of supporting each other, women always look at I've spoken to a lot of women, and when we talk about growth, how it looks like for other ladies, it's always, I don't think they've got experience now. They must just maybe spend 3-4 years and then they'll be fine, then they can grow, they can go to the next position. Yet for males, it's always they've got a potential to run the position, therefore let's put them there. So now if you can be that sponsor for someone to say, I see the potential, they can do it, let's put them there, be that sponsor. So that's why a sponsor is very important, because they can talk for you. I mean, you need a sponsor in high levels so that they can talk for you when you're not there.
Can we define what a sponsor is for anybody who missed the conversation that we had a couple of weeks ago? What is a sponsor? Who do we define? Or can I look for somebody to become my sponsor per se?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you look at people that are in high positions and maybe where you are, there's no influence at all, and you want to get to a specific level, and you talk to somebody about your experience, and then they see how you've done, and you've done so well. They can be your sponsor in the rooms that you're not in. For example, if a specific meeting talking about people's development require only very senior levels to be in that room, then if you can reach out to that senior level person to say, hey, I've been in this position for this long and this is what I've done and this is the value that I'm still going to add. I am looking for growth, and growth doesn't seem possible where I am. So therefore, when the names are being mentioned in the room, there's high chances that your name will be mentioned by your sponsor and also mention the experience that you have. So that's why it's quite important that you really reach out to people that are in high positions that have influence as well.
So is it a sponsor, like sort of like a mentor?
I mean, mentor, you've got a very much defined roles where you've got clear goals, you've got clear roadmaps that your mentor will be taking you through. But a sponsor can be somebody for check-in.
Okay.
Yes, like
for accountability partner.
It can be that as well. But accountability sounds heavy. It sounds very heavy. But it's more like that. So you don't need that that network. That can introduce you to specific people.
And open doors possibly for you, because they will mention you to people that are influential positions that can eventually open the door for you. So today we're talking about, and let's just wrap it up, this whole topic of women empowerment. How can we wrap up the conversation today for climbing the career ladder and to encourage us to be, those that support one another on this journey of climbing the career ladder?
I think in wrapping, let's stop looking at each other as we need to build experience and rather look at the potential that one has, because that potential just needs to be harnessed. And if you are the one that is of influence, then you can harness that potential to become what the candidate would like to become, or a female would like to become. So really, let's push each other, ladies. Let's support each other
and not look at each other as competition.
Oh, definitely. And I'm glad you mentioned that, because that is so, in workspaces, a lot of ladies look at each other as competitions, and we end up suppressing each other's careers, or just disadvantaging each other's careers in terms of growth, because instead of talking positively about other females, then we end up talking negatively about other females, which then affects their growth in the workspaces. So let's really stop looking at each other as competitions. The space is big, and if you know what you're capable of, I don't think you should feel threatened.
Yes.
It may not be big in the company that you're at, but outside it is big. Trust me. So to build another female doesn't mean that they're coming for your job. It only means that you are empowering yourself, and really it comes with a lot of growth as well. So look at it that way, positively.
And not negatively like we usually do. Now, if anybody would like to know more of your services, Kodani, if you can just mention then what services do you offer, and how can they contact you?
So I offer career support. If you want a strategic career support, for an example, you're feeling stuck where you are and you don't know what's next, I can help you to visualize that, and also create help you create a career roadmap. And I also support with CV writing, not CV writing, rather I review your CV and then I direct you on the best way that could make your CV stand out. I mean, high unemployment rate in South Africa, you really need to make your CV stand out. Support with job hunting strategies. Sometimes it's not just about your CV, it's also how you present yourself when you're job hunting. So I also help with that. There's quite more, anything career related, and climbing your career ladder. I can support with that.
If anybody else would like to contact Kodani with her services, please do send me a WhatsApp on the WhatsApp line, and I'll share her details with you. Where can they find you on social media?
LinkedIn, Kodani Hlajoyo, and then YouTube and TikTok, Career and Corporate Hub. Then on my email address is career.corporatehub@gmail.com, and your subject on my email address should be career support if you want that agent response. And last week, the topic that we spoke about, actually had a few people who asked to meet with me. So they sent me that email with that subject, and I was like, this is from Link FM.
And this is why we do what we do every single week, because we want that support. We are trying to encourage our listeners to climb the career ladder. So thank you, Kodani, for coming through. Are you still reading your book?
I am, and I just want to mention that this week I actually have a virtual masterclass to support people that are trying to find the career to study, and also the ones that are in matric and high school in how choose the career that is aligned with either their passion or like whether the career that they would like to choose is it advisable in the job market that we
Yes,
have. Yeah.
yes. So where would this masterclass be?
It will be virtual. You can just text me on either Instagram at Kodani_H, and then I'll give you a link to join. So Google Meet, that's what we'll use, but all the details are on my social media platforms.
All right. Thank you so much, Kodani, for coming through today once again for climbing the career ladder. And we're going to have a conversation with you once again next week at 11:15.
Definitely.